I was in a party, wasn't I? And I wasn't having trouble with this gang of lads. I was just in a party, and one of my mates was just fighting with this gang of lads. And, you know, obviously, just fucking being psychotic, I just went over to just try and sort it. So I just started having, like, murder with this group of lads. But at that point, the club was just going insane. I felt like everyone was having murder when I think back to it. And some lad come behind me and stabbed me, and I didn't feel it. I had a white T-shirt on, because when I looked at it after on the cameras, you see what happened. So I'm just, like, hitting everyone in my way. And this lad comes up and he stabs me once, and then he walks away. But I haven't moved or anything. I'm just fighting. I haven't felt it. And then he comes back around. And he's like, "Fucking hell, this fucking kid's still fighting." And he does it again. And then, mate, for like, I'd say 10 minutes after that, I was still fighting. I was fighting with the doorman. Do you know what? Just to, like, put it in a nutshell, I fucking battered everyone in view. Like, I couldn't be stopped. People were smashing bottles on me head and everything. The doorman were fucking even cracking me, and I wouldn't go down. I just went psychotic. And then I got backed up by the doorman and loads of people. My mates were just going mad. Like, I don't even know where they were. I got backed into a corner in the toilets, and they were like, "Darren, you need to," like, I knew the doorman. They were like, "You need to stop. You've been stabbed." And I was like, "I haven't." I was going mental. And then I looked down, and my top was just red. It just changed the colour red, and I was like, "Whoa." I was like, "Nah, fuck that." And I was on the toilet seats thing, and I was kicking the doorman and that. And then as I've come out the toilet, I'm still fighting, and next minute I've just got like a surge of like I come down, and I just went, "Whoa," and like collapsed on the stairs. And I was like, this is what I remember back to. I was like, "Whoa, I can't even move." And then the doorman, they dragged me up to the front doors of the club in town, and the head doorman, he pulled me against the wall. And this is the God's honest truth, I remember this bright as day. So I'm sat there, and he's going, "You've been stabbed, Dad. I need to put my fingers in your wound." So I think he had like army, so he put his fingers in my wound, and he's going, "I need you to stay awake." And I was going, "Nah," and I kept trying to like shut my eyes. And he was going, "Darren, I can't let you shut your eyes. You're not dying." He was saying all that stuff to me. So he had his fingers in my wound, and like I'm just like that. Whoa, what's going on? And I remember like seeing all people around like crying and that. And then I seen like blue flashing lights, the ambulance, and he still got his, and I wanted to go to sleep at this point. I was just like, "Well, nah, just let me sleep." And I believe to this day, if I would have like went to sleep, I would have died, because where I'd been stabbed was so close to my arteries. Like, even the doctor who did the surgery on me, he was like, "Darren, one more little bit and it had ruptured both your arteries, you wouldn't have survived." So like, I think of stuff like that. And I remember being in the ambulance, and I was going to the woman, "Just tell me if I'm going to die." And she wouldn't answer me. And I was going, "Just tell me if I'm..." And she kept turning her head, and I was going, they had me strapped with my arms, and I started like shaking the thing, and I was going, "Just fucking tell me if I'm going to die." And she was like, "No, you're not going to die." And I remember getting carted off to the hospital, and I woke up like 2 days later or something, and my mum and some friends and that were like standing at the end of me.